It's the stroke of midnight. Welcome to Blind Girl After Dark, where the lights go down and the real stories come out. Some thoughts are easier to keep in your head until they're not. This is episode 5, Things I Don't Admit Out Loud. So I'm going to go ahead and launch straight into this episode before I lose my nerve. Um, a lot of y'all don't know this. For those who read my book, y'all do. But if you haven't read my book, you don't know this. I got married at 21. I was separated by 28 and divorced by 30. I'm 35 now. Since then, I have been single, not out of choice. I just haven't found my person. So technically, in my adulthood, I've never had a boyfriend. Yeah, fucking sucks. The guys that I have fallen for did not want to settle down. Some of them didn't want to settle down with me specifically. Some of them didn't want to settle down, period. And then the guys that did want to settle down with me were bottom feeders. They were guys who were trying to see how much they can squeeze out of me, mostly financially. So, with that being said, one of my biggest fears is that a guy will never choose me because I'm blind. That when I like a guy and he just like I don't want to go this route with you. I don't want to settle down with you. That'll come to my mind. Like, is it because I'm blind? Is that why he don't want to talk to me? Is he ashamed of it? Is that what is that stopping me? And then I have to be so careful when it comes to dating in general, because some people, y'all, I'm not a fucking circus animal, okay? Some people think, okay, so I got a message in my inbox actually, and it was from a guy, and he said, I've never been with a blind person before. It's hard to find blind people. I would like to date you to get that experience. Would you talk to me? I'm a person. Like, I'm not your fucking social experiment. What the fuck? So that always comes to the forefront when it comes to dating. And then when I do find my person, I hope I do eventually, soon. When I do find my person, I am wondering, like, am I too much? Is he gonna think I'm too complicated? What happens when we want to go to the movies, but we have to find a movie theater that has audio descriptive titles, so I can put the earpiece in and a voice can dictate to me what's on the screen? Is he gonna have patience when I order bracelets online and when they get to me, I want to organize them by color? Is he gonna fully accept my life? We're together. This is what it is. A lot of time, like he will have to consider every time we go somewhere, likely there are going to be accommodations. Is this something Sparrow could do? Is this something she can enjoy? If not, can we make that accommodation? That's a constant thing in our relationship. It'll never go away. So that shit, it really does fucking scare me. I don't like switching over here. I don't like asking for help. I do because I have to. But y'all, it does not feel good. It doesn't. As a matter of fact, quick story. I used to work at this massage studio before, and there was a husband and wife that worked there also. The wife thought that I had a fling going on with her husband because her husband liked me, and he kind of didn't hide it. When in reality, I've never flirted with this guy. It was never that kind of party. So one day, I just finished a massage, and I was in the break room washing my hands, and I couldn't find the soap. I was feeling around, didn't know what the fucking soap was. She actually was in there and was like, Sparrow, the soap is to your right. Do you know how that made me feel? I mean, thankfully, great. She was the bigger person. But I didn't want to have to need to, out of all the people to have to fucking help me. Out of all the people, it gotta be the one who hate my fucking guts. I don't even know if that was truly like, let me help you, or I'll get some satisfaction out of having to help you. I never know. That shit bothers me. I'm independent, but I also need support at the same time. So does that mean I'm actually independent? Is this the shit I tell myself to sleep better at night? How can I fully be independent when I constantly need support because of my disability? That's just something I can't shake. And when I do need support, when I do ask for help, I have to be careful who I ask. Some people might feel like I owe them something later. And then not just that, I have to trust them. I can't, have anybody, can you take me to the grocery store? And we get to the checkout line and the fucking total comes up to $55 when really my shit was only $25, but they added things into the cart. I can't see them add things into the cart. I'm just gonna go, I guess things went up. Swipe my card, not knowing I was just taken advantage of. I often feel like a burden. I feel like I'm bothering people. By the time I ask somebody for help, it's because I genuinely really needed it. And so my internal conflict is that I'm confident, but I still have quiet fears. Both exist at the same time. I mean, these are the thoughts that fucking hunt me at night. This is the shit when it's 2 o'clock in the morning. This is what I'm thinking about. This is what I'm tossing and turning. I'm bothered by all of it. I mean, in a way, it's therapeutic kind of telling y'all, but at the same time, it's also real for me. Like these are the things that plague me. And so here's the real talk. Just because I live my life out loud, it does not mean I don't have insecurities. It does not mean I don't question things. I don't wonder. I'm not afraid, because I am. I don't show it, but I fucking am. All of these things, everything I just said fucking sucks. And I can't predict, am I going to be blind forever? Is this just my life? Will it ever change? With technology and science, will it be different for me? Is this something I should accept now and just get over it? These are my fears. And so the takeaway for this episode is, y'all listening? Y'all listening? The takeaway for this episode is the thoughts we try to suppress are the ones that seem to be the loudest. The shit we try not to admit is the shit that continuously rotate up in here. It's the shit we keep thinking about. And I just want to say that y'all, I'm sure all of y'all have thoughts that you can't shake. And my whole purpose of this episode is to say that you're not alone. That I know on my pages, when I content create, I look like a fucking superhero. But in reality, I'm no different from a lot of y'all. I have not the same fears, but I have my own fears. I have my own doubts. I still cry at night. So this episode was short, but I got it all out. I'm gonna actually sit with that for a little bit. It felt good kind of admitting it, but at the same time, it's kind of sad. That's everything for these episodes. If there's anything you want me to talk about specifically, I talk with my hands. If there's anything you want me to talk about specifically, or you have a question you want me to get deep into, please let me know. But until next night, if you watching, finish this line with me. I'll see y'all after dark.